What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Long time, I know. Life been lifing, but I'm still here. I'm still trucking. I'm gonna see if I can bring you guys along with me for today and kind of use my mount to catch some of my driving and see what some of my work stuff that I could get. Sound like I hear a deer or some other animal, a bear or something. I'm gonna hurry up and get in this truck. It takes me about 45 minutes to an hour typically to unload if there's no worries. So let me see how much of the day I could capture just to give you guys a video. I know I haven't been present, so let's see how we figure out how you guys doing. Thank you for sticking it out with me. Thank you all to everyone else that's been subscribing. Thank you to everyone who's been commenting. I still see it. Thank you. Appreciate you. So a day in the dry bulk tanker life. Here we go. Ready? All right. All right, guys. I've already completed my pre-trip. I don't know what that radio's doing. I've already conducted my pre-trip. Get ready to start the day. These Qualcomms, they take a long time to log in. So you're supposed to start your computer, or if you don't have a computer, e-log, paper log. I forgot what the e-log is, the computer, paper log. But if you got a zoner, it starts up pretty quick. The company I'm with still have Qualcomms, so it takes a little while. Just gotta on duty. But like I said, I got 2 quick runs, early morning. I'll probably be done maybe around noon. It's still 2 something now, and I'm not sure how to get this headset mic to work with my video, because it seems like when I'm recording, it's still pulling sound from the phone rather than the mic. So with that being said, you may not be able to hear me. Okay, there we go. You may not be able to hear me too well while I'm driving with the motor and the sounds of the bouncing of the truck and everything. So I'm not going to really talk too much, but I am going to try to get some footage just showing you a little bit of my driving. Maybe see a little bit of somebody else crazy driving. Because that is a thing that we have to deal with every single day. Getting cut off and pulled out on. And last month I actually had another trucker swing his trailer into me. So we have a lot that we have to deal with out here. But so when I have it mounted and I'm showing you my comings and going, I might not really speak too much. I'll just show you how it looks a little bit. I wish I had my mount, because then I could set it up outside to show you guys the backing. Because sometimes I get hit, not today, it's not too crazy today, but last week I got hit with a pretty insane backing and I nailed it. So I'm always excited about that. Pretty sure I just, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to call my dispatch and get my load sent to the truck so that I can pick it up, and I'm about to start rolling. Hang out with me, stick it out. It's a rough morning, and I'm trying to bring this footage to y'all, but I'm not a morning person, so this is way more talking than I normally do. So if you hear me stuttering and stammering over my words and pausing and trying to figure out what's going on in my life, it's because I'm not a morning person. But somehow I'm able to do this. I guess when you love what you do, it's a little bit easier, huh? So just thank you. Safety first. Come over here and make sure your air Air blower is open. A little workout for the day. Get on top right here of the trailer. Open up your hatch. Nothing, no smoke, no nothing comes up out of mine. That's how you know it's good and empty. That's what we get loaded up out of. You want to make sure it's good and empty. I'm not gonna hit the trailer because I know mine's is empty. But if you open that up and you see smoke and stuff coming out, and it's been sitting for days, it's a good indication that you are not empty. We're backed up this morning, so I'm gonna have a bit of a wait. Anyways, it doesn't really matter how good or ungood I fill myself up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just be second to make sure that I get my load on time. Okay, hopefully you can hear me pretty good. So as you can see, it is full out here this morning. Sometimes it be just a few drivers getting an early start. Sometimes it's everybody getting an early start. So I was gonna load myself up so that I could show you guys the process of what it looks like. But as you can see how packed it is, I kind of made an executive decision. I can load myself up and wait 3 or 4 trucks and be late, or I have the option because I'm just getting 1 L. So at this location, you could get 1 L out of every silo, every one, and then you can only get specific types out of certain silos. So I'm just gonna go into the less traffic one and allow them to load me up. Making sure he didn't say anything to me yet, but I'm in the less traffic one and letting them load me up, and it's less work, honestly. That's not why I'm here, but like I said, now I'm only 1 behind someone that's actively being loaded now, rather than being 2-3 trucks behind. But by allowing them to load me up, I don't have to get out. I don't have to do none of that, as long as everything, all my numbers are in order for my pickup numbers and stuff. And then I just got to get back out, close the hatch, and get my paperwork. Hold on, I think he's talking. Okay, yeah, I just gave my pickup number. I'm pretty good, and at this location, he knows me pretty well. Usually, as soon as he hear my voice and see me down here, he already knows who I am. But I still kind of have a thing going where, because I know what they're gonna ask for. And then some locations outside of this one like to be difficult and be like, oh, we want this first instead. It's all the same information. Give them the truck number, trailer number, my pickup number, what type I'm picking up, full, please, because sometimes you do get smaller silos and they be like, oh, you know, only 50 tons and stuff like that. And then, to be honest with you, I got to figure out how much is 50 tons? Like, I don't know. It's too much math first thing in the morning to figure out how much to load yourself up that equals 50 tons with the weight of the truck. And I don't know. I think I've done well so far. I think I've gotten it so far. But yeah, that's pickup. Usually when I'm just sitting here, especially if I do end up in a line, I'm not gonna hold you. I take a nap. If I'm 4 or 5 trucks behind, I take a nap. Especially at the other location, sometimes you be like 7, 8 trucks behind because they've only had one silo open all last month. I take a nap. Or I just play music or something in the background if I don't want to go to sleep, just to have some sound going on, because that'd be one of the things a lot of non-truckers say, like, you don't get tired. If you can't call somebody and talk, someone that preferably will make you laugh, then just play stuff, like play whatever in the background to make some sound, just to, you know, get your thoughts going and stuff like that. Even if it's like a comedy special, just play it, or so you can listen to it, or podcasts, things like that. Sometimes I snack. It used to be a thing of mine to get a soda and hot fries, but I'm striving for healthier things these days. So I got like some trail mix and the tea. It's not the same. It's not the same. But yeah, those are just a few options. And as you see, you got to get out and do some work. If you already watched my tutorial on the unloading process, so I'm not gonna really redo that. Show myself re-unloading the whole product and stuff like that, but I will show you getting to the receiver and hopefully a little bit of maneuvering. I don't know how much you can really see from this angle. Hold on, I'm moving up. Okay, as you can see, the green light mean go. Red light, green light. Green lights mean go. Red light means stop. Yellow means you're a little bit too far up, come back. Okay, if they don't have the arrows, that's typically what it means everywhere. But picking up at these shippers, they're all a different process. This one is fairly easy. Argos and Brantford, it's fairly easy. Argos in what is it? Sumter, fairly easy. You talk through the speaker. This one you have the option where, like I said, you can do it yourself, or you talk to the speaker and have them load you up. Ash Grove, they load you, so it's fairly easy. You get down to the port, and if you're picking up slag, it's a little bit more moving around, but it's fairly easy. You just gotta go on top and measure out to make sure that it drops into the trailer pretty well. And you probably can't see from this angle, it's really, really small, but like it's right there. I don't know, the camera's trying to focus, but it's like right there, and you might see it fall down into the hole that you seen, into the hatch that you seen us open up. So so yeah, the Argos in Tampa port, you gotta go and get it lined up to drop into your trailer accurately, and then you go and do the computer system that you'll probably see us do for our second load. And I'm not gonna do this whole thing all day, but I do want to show you the process of loading yourself up, so I'll probably get that. And but also, if you do, is it 1L coming out of the port in Tampa, completely different process. You still got to go line up, open up your hatch. It's probably a bunch of people there, so you're gonna wait in line. But they have what I found, a walkie-talkie system. So you got to get on a walkie-talkie, and then they answer you, and then just let them load you up, and then you get your paperwork afterwards. So it's not really too difficult. I haven't found a situation yet where I was completely confused, but I haven't been to Cape Canaveral port yet. I was about to last year, but I don't know. I think I had something going on that day with my trailer or something, and I couldn't take that load that they wanted me to do. And I just recently been up to Georgia. I can't remember the area name. It's almost to Atlanta, and got loaded out of a C-Mix up there. That yard was kind of tricky. It's not really tricky, but being the first time, it was kind of tricky. You have to go all the way to the back. But I did like that. If you see how I kind of struggle with the rail, that one was pretty easy. But they do have some here that's kind of difficult. They usually tie a rope to help you pull it up, but all the ropes broke off. So you can either push the rail down by hand, or try to pull on the chain. And sometimes there's some restriction. But I only struggled this time because I was trying to use one hand. But on the C-Mix in Georgia, they have a system where you can just pull up the button, the knob or whatever, and it's connected to a string, and it's automated. So it just rolls itself up, which I wish everyone had. And I wish everyone had a clean step system, so you don't be tripping and stuff like that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm rambling and talking a whole lot, probably to make up for the fact that I'm not going to talk a whole lot through this whole duration of this video. So, but I'm finna finish getting loaded up. I'll be back with you guys to show once I enter into the shipper, and that'll probably be about it until I show you what it looks like loading myself up on the kiosk. Okay? Alright. Thank you for sticking out and listening to this whole ramble this long. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm trying to speak up because I know it's coming through the camera, and if I'm back here with the sound of the truck, the truck is just too loud, so you're not hearing me. So I'm hoping you guys can hear all this. Hopefully you can see. It looked like the camera keep refocusing or doing some weird thing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this long. Okay. Alright, I got my mask on backwards. I pulled it up backwards. So I didn't show you because I needed both hands. But you want to get a wire brush, okay? And use that before you close your hatch to clean off the cement real good, so that you don't ever find yourself in a predicament that you're offloading at a receiver and you having pressure issues. Okay, that pressure start leaking through the hatch and you can't offload your cement, and you have to try to get on top of the trailer with no protection guard like you saw, and try to tighten it or do something while you're there in a very unsafe manner, just so you can offload your cement. Or you're gonna have to just take the trailer to another yard or whatever, basically not be able to finish your load. Okay, and that may or may not hurt you depending on whatever the situation is. You see this mask, okay? Even though I got my mask on backwards, I keep a mask because after a while of just being exposed to this cement dust particle in the air, it's gonna start messing with your nostrils, okay, or your throat. So you want to cover your breathing airways, and so that it doesn't affect you in the long run. Because I noticed after doing this for a few months, it keep like focusing. I noticed after doing this for a few months that I was starting to feel kind of iffy. So it's good to get you a mask, and it's good to get you a brush. So I'm about to go ahead and put in my load. I got my BOL. I'm about to put it in, and then start heading to my my receiver. That's how we do. Get that thing nice and close so I can use my short hose. Boom. And we ready to go. Alright. I'm all done with the first load. Now, excuse me. About to get ready to head back to pick up my second load. I'm trying to hurry up and move out the way because there's another driver. So when I get there, I'm going to show you how to operate the kiosk to load up if you're picking up at an Argos location. And they're all pretty much the same. Even at the different locations, the kiosk function is typically the same. So I'm going to show you that, and then that's going to be it for this video. Now I'm trying to get my day over with. I have an early start. I told you I started at 2. So that's pretty much it. Took me about an hour. What time is it? Took me about an hour to unload. Gonna take me an hour to get back to pick up the second load, an hour to get back, and an hour to unload, and maybe an hour and 30 to get home. Now I gotta get fuel, and then that's my day. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. Getting ready to get loaded. This is typically where you want to be at. I might be a little bit in front of it. I technically don't really have to look at that because I line my truck up with this line right here. To put lines on the wall to help you locate your measurements better. So I'm gonna show you how to load yourself up in the kiosk real quick. I'm doing a customer, well, not a customer pickup, but I'm doing a direct order. When I do customer pickups, you don't put in a number, you just scan your badge and look for the customer. And these are the badges they give you here. So, and it's just a series of a few buttons. I don't know how much I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a little bit more. Up, your load comes up, click OK. And you just want to make sure it's 1L gray and delivery location or whatever. And then you tear. That's my truck weight. And then that's how much you're going to wear it out. So I'm just going to implement how much product I want. And then just hold it down. Okay, with it a little bit, because usually when that black line come up, it's not registering. Okay. So that's the diff. Oh, there we go. And then we back. And then you just hit fill. And let it do its thing. Load up the light. That's how you load yourself up to get ready to take your load. And then make sure you get your seal. Make sure you have your seal. Now, I hope y'all can hear me. But make sure you have your seal and your paperwork when you're done. And then that's it. That's all it is. It really ain't a whole lot. It's minor labor. It's not too hard work. It just get dirty out here, man. It just get dirty out here, and that's about it. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for holding out on me and sticking it in there with me. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me make sure I walk over here. Because I'm yelling and you still may not be able to hear me. But I just want to make sure that you hear me. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for watching this video. I know I talked a lot because early in the mornings I'm really just trying to find my words. You know, like I said, I'm not an early morning riser. Okay? But thank you. I appreciate you. Stick around. I'm gonna come up with something else for you guys to see, because I do experience a lot out here, but being that we're driving, you don't show everything. You know, you miss out on a lot of content that I could be showing you guys, so I apologize for that. But if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. I am watching the comments. All right, thank you for taking the time out, and I pray that everyone's doing great. All right, and we getting ready to finish out the last load for the day, and I'm going home. All right, guys, peace and love.